On February 17th, 2026, a message was sent to the richest man on Earth with a simple challenge. Who will lead Elon Musk to Christ? Musk, a man who once claimed he didn't worship anything, typed 4 words back: "I agree with the teachings of Jesus." Within hours, the internet split into a predictable binary. Believers claimed a sudden miraculous salvation, while cynics rolled their eyes at what they saw as a calculated PR stunt designed for a specific news cycle. Both reactions are wrong. They isolate a single quote, pulling it out of its environment to serve a pre-existing narrative. To understand what those 4 words actually mean, we have to rewind the clock 13 years. We have to look at a man who started as a strict materialist. Treating a major philosophical shift like a sudden media event ignores how a logical mind processes spirituality. Engineers don't usually leap into faith. They test the structural integrity of an idea, stone by stone. In 2013, Elon Musk's world was purely material. His baseline was the rigid data of engineering and physics. When asked if he worshipped anything, his answer was cold. He wasn't convinced a higher consciousness was watching our moves or keeping score. For him, God was a question he had simply set aside. By 2021, that baseline shifted. During a podcast, he gave a surprising endorsement of the Sermon on the Mount, specifically praising the wisdom in turning the other cheek and loving your neighbor. But he added a specific caveat, aligning with Spinoza's God. This is a philosopher's concept of a deity synonymous with the laws of the universe. It describes a mathematical order, not a personal father who knows your name. This shift stopped short of a religious conversion, but it represented the moment Musk's rigid materialism yielded to a universe defined by an underlying admirable order. By late 2023, his observations of the cosmos led him to a logical deduction. He stated that because there is a creation, there must be a creator, a creative force revealed through the sheer wonder of physics. This logic matches the ancient argument found in Romans 1:20, that the physical creation serves as evidence of a supreme architect. Musk was clear about the limit of this logic, however. He admitted that while a creator must exist, the specific nature of that force remains unknown to him. In 2024, he adopted a specific theological label for this middle ground, the cultural Christian. He takes the Sunday school ethics and the heritage of the faith. He calls the principles very good, but he firmly rejects the miraculous stories at the center of Christianity. Cultural Christianity is a position of profound admiration. It allows an individual to value the architecture and the environment of the church without the necessity of surrender. Returning to 2026, the claim that Musk has been born again doesn't match the facts. He has never announced a conversion or claimed to be a follower of Jesus. His current position is better described by an event in Mark 12. A skeptical, intelligent man approaches Jesus and agrees with his ethical teachings on love and justice. Jesus looks at the man who agrees with his philosophy and says, "You are not far from the kingdom of God." This defines the space between admiring the truth and entering it. This is where Musk stands today. He is a man in the courtyard, closer to the threshold than ever before, but still standing on the outside looking in. This 13-year ideological drift reflects a path millions of people are walking today. There is a modern phenomenon of people who respect the ethics of Jesus, but prefer to keep an unknown creator at a safe intellectual distance. There is a massive psychological difference between intellectually agreeing with a philosophy and submitting your life to it. Agreeing with Jesus requires nothing. Trusting him requires everything. Taking the final step from admiration to trust is the hardest move for a rational mind. You can stand in the courtyard forever, but at some point you have to decide if you will cross the threshold.